Welcome to the Travers Bikes YouTube channel. Please take a moment to click the subscribe button below. In this video I try to explain what 12-speed chains work with what 12-speed group sets. The first question you need to ask yourself is what you're trying to achieve. If it's simply to get the best possible gear shifting, cleanest, most precise, then pretty much in every case matching the chain to your group set is the best option. i.e., if you run the latest Ultegra R8100 group set, then you should run either the recent released SLX 105 M7100, XT Ultegra M8100 or M9100 XTR Durace. All three of these chains are part of the Hyperglide Plus system. These are the group sets currently available from the three main providers, Shimano, SRAM and Campag. There are sub-group sets within this list that use the same rear mech cassette and, in cases, front mech for the drivetrain. These sub-group sets include electronic shifting and, to a lesser extent, rim brake models, but in all cases the drivetrain compatibility remains the same. Okay, let's start with the Shimano chains. With the introduction of the Hyperglide Plus, it makes Shimano chains less compatible with other group sets. Shimano have extended the inner plate of the chain to further improve shifting and chain retention. Every Shimano Hyperglide Plus chain from Dior up to XTR is compatible with every current 12-speed group set, whether it be road, gravel or mountain bike. The M9100 isn't quite as efficient as the previous model due to the extended inner plates, but it still remains one of the quickest chains available and wears better than most. Shimano chains obviously work seamlessly with all Shimano 12-speed group sets. They also work with Campag and SRAM Eagle, but there may be compatibility issues in more extreme gears, top and bottom of the cassette, due to the extended inner plate and rubbing on the sprockets next to the gear you're currently in. They do not work with the SRAM AXS Road or the new SRAM T-Type group set. Campag next, the chain's very fast, up there with YBN SLA with an average wear rate. Their 12-speed chains work with all their group sets from Chorus to Super Record, as well as Shimano and SRAM's 12-speed group sets, but without the Hyperglide Plus precise shifting. Campag chains won't work with SRAM's AXS Road or T-Type group sets. SRAM have never had the fastest chains, but since the introduction of Shimano's Hyperglide Plus, the gap has closed slightly. The difference is around 2 watts. On the road you might notice it in a sprint finish, but off-road you're never going to notice the difference. SRAM have always been the market leader in making their chains last longer. This is due to the hardening process they use on their rollers, and this current crop of 12-speed chains is no exception. SRAM Eagle chains non-flat top version will work with both Campag and Shimano 12-speed group sets. SRAM Eagle 12-speed will not work with SRAM AXS Road or the SRAM T-Type group set. Okay, a quick overview of the remaining chains in the SRAM lineup. The SRAM AXS Road chain will only work with the SRAM AXS Road group set. It is a flat top to increase material and thus strength and lateral stiffness. This is one of the faster chain offerings from SRAM and in test compares favourably with the Shimano 9100. This chain also gets all the same treatments as the other SRAM chains, making it exceptionally great at resisting wear. SRAM recently introduced a new group set on the mountain bike side, and this uses the SRAM Eagle T-Type flat top chain. The confusingly named Eagle T-Type chain is not compatible with the standard Eagle 12-speed group set or the similarly looking AXS Road group set that also uses a flat top chain. The T-Type chain is one of the fastest chains that SRAM make, plus it also features the longer lasting life that SRAM are well known for. YBN have always been renowned as the fastest chains on the market, and their 12-speed SLA model is no exception. Because of this, people tend to use it as a race day chain only. It has average wear characteristics. The YBN is compatible with both SRAM, Shimano and Campag. although the chain is still quite old school and misses some of the newer features on the Shimano chain, so shifting might not quite be as clean and crisp. The KMC X12 is very similar to the YBM SLA. It's compatible with both SRAM Eagle, Shimano and Campag. The X12 isn't quite as fast as the YBN and in tests has shown to wear quicker. Okay, quick roundup. Best shifting chain. If you have one of the Shimano group sets, then go with one of the Shimano chains for the best shifting. If you have SRAM Eagle or Campag, then you have other options. I would still say run the corresponding chain, i.e. you've got a SRAM group set, run a SRAM chain. The only exception to that is obviously the SRAM T-Type mountain by Eagle chain, which has to be run on the appropriate group set, and the AXS Road, again, both using the flat top chain, but don't mix them up. In tests, the YBM chain will save you the most watts. In the real world, there's only about 2 watts difference between the worst and the best of the chains. On the road, you might notice the difference in the sprint finish, but off-road, the difference will be hardly noticeable. SRAM chains are the clear winner here. With the hardening treatment they use on their chains, in tests, SRAM chains have been shown to wear far less, compared to the other top brands like Shimano, KMC, etc. Thank you for watching the whole of the video. Please click the subscribe button below